EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us down south to Mercedes-Benz Stadium on the west side of downtown Atlanta. Coming up, we've got a good one in store. It's the Seattle Seahawks and the Atlanta Falcons. Mike Tirico next to the great tight end, Greg Olsen. Glad you are joining us for this one. And we are underway here in Atlanta. We'll go ahead and just see the touchback here. This ball over the back line. It'll come out to the 35. We'll go three tight ends here on 1st and 10. It's the first run of the game for Bijan Robinson. He'll be taken down after a gain of 2.
Tackle made at the 38-yard line. A 3-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 7.
From the 38 now, here's 2nd down and 7. Another run here for Robinson. And nothing doing there. Only back to the line of scrimmage. It'll be an early 3rd down coming up.
Great job here by this linebacker, Mike. There was no reading and reacting. From the snap, he was attacking. Meets the ball carrier right at the line of scrimmage. No gain.
Here's 3rd and 7. Out of the shotgun, it's Penix. Short throw taken by Penix. It's a gain of 12 there. 1st down, Atlanta.
These 3rd down conversions are just so important. Like everybody stresses, we want to possess the ball, give our offense as much opportunity to end as many drives as we can, scoring points. So if you want to stay on the field, you better be good on 3rd down.
Here's 1st and 10. From the gun, it's Penix. 1st down throw there is incomplete.
Timing and trust, critical elements of this quick passing game. If your target and the quarterback are not on the same page, it winds up being an incompletion and a wasted down.
They'll try again here, 2nd and 10. On the ground, it's Robinson. And he is stopped in his tracks. Loss of a couple on the play.
He sniffed that one out from the jump. I mean, once he diagnosed and knew where the ball was going, he got there in a hurry, and he put an end to that play really before it ever got started.
19 tight, 19 tight.
Now Penix on 3rd and long. Down the field, but it falls incomplete. Trying to get it to Kyle Pitts. And it's going to bring up 4th down. So that brings up 4th down. The veteran Jake Bailey called on to punt. Rashid Shaheed back to return this one. And no return forthcoming. It's a touchback and will come out to the 20-yard line.
At their own 20-yard line.
Timberwolf. 18 Rattler. 18 Rattler. Panther, let's go.
They go play action now with Milrow. Work in the middle of the field, but that is incomplete.
It's just a matter of time. I don't care how good you are or how good a hand you have. You are going to drop passes. It is inevitable in the NFL. But it's the guys that don't let one drop pass lead to 2. They have the ability to put it behind them, move forward, and they can't wait for that next ball to be thrown their way.
Here comes the screen to Jones. Nice gain here. He's going to be marked down at the 35-yard line. They had the right play call. The screen goes for 15. And a 1st down.
Ready?
First down. A gain of 15. And the Seahawks 1st down.
That's going to be intercepted. Picked off by the rookie from Clemson. And he is going to bring this one back. A DB's dream. A pick six for touchdown. The veteran Nick Folk here for the extra point. It's up and through. And the Falcons will take a 7-0 lead.
Seahawks, nothing.
After the touchdown, out is Folk to kick this one away. On the return, it's Rashid Shaheed. He'll get across the 20, mark him down 23-yard line.
The Seahawks take over first and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
On the ready.
Smith in Jigba, the man in motion. Throwing now, Milrow on first down. He'll find his tight end, Tommy Tremble. And he's got it to the 35-yard line.
13 yards on the play.
13 yards to start that drive. And a quick first down.
I always think you can tell pretty quickly how comfortable a quarterback is in their offense, Mike, by how fast they work through their progression and get the ball to their check down underneath. And in this case, with the depth of the defense, a lot of space in the short game, get them the ball, pick up the first down.
Ball on the 40 now. Here's 2nd and 5.
Come on. Hit. Hop, 70, hop. Check pass.
They'll run the toss here with Jones. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage at best. Might have even lost a yard there.
I'd like to see that running back be a little bit more decisive with his cut, Mike. You can see he was a little hesitant. And once you're late making that decision, you just kind of get strong laterally. Great job there by the defense, and he has no choice but to take that loss.
3rd and 7.
Cut 19. Cut 19. 60 Vikings. 19 Lions.
From the shotgun, it's Milrow. His pass taken in by Shaheed. And he's very close to a first down, but it doesn't look like he got there. And yes, they're going to mark him a yard short.
I think this is one of those plays that when the ball carrier watches this back in the film room tomorrow, he's going to be a little frustrated with himself. If he could just have made that one guy miss, he picks up the first down. Instead, he gets brought down short of the sticks. And now they got a 4th down decision to make.
They'll indeed go for it with Milrow. That is to the rookie, Torrey Horton. And he will have the Seahawks first down. They wind up getting 13 yards on that 4th down conversion.
Rookie to rookie right there, Mike. And I'll tell you what, they've got some really good young pieces on this roster.
So they come to the line for first down and 10. Off the play fake, here's Milrow. He'll get rid of it and complete it. And they are in great shape. He's taken down inside the 10. A big play for Seattle. 37 yards. Now a chance to pay off that big play. They have it 1st and goal. They'll run it here with Jones. And he'll just get up inside those big bodies up front, and he's in. Velus Jones. Touchdown, Seattle. His 12th touchdown of the year. Myers, good on the extra point. And the Seahawks will tie things up at 7-7 here in the opening quarter. So back to level after the touchdown. Time for the kickoff. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
From the 35, it's 1st and 10. The drive will begin here with a run by Robinson. And wow, tough to bring down that time. Surging forward for a pickup of 6. Second down.
I think every running back's dream is that he's going to run through a wide open hole and have breakaway touchdowns, but that's not necessarily the case very often in the NFL. So the backs that are the best are the ones that can get more yardage than maybe what's blocked for. And I think this is a nice physical game here that they can continue to build off of as the game unfolds.
They'll go again with Robinson. He plunges forward for a couple of yards. Monty Thomas, the safety, stops him there.
And after that short run, puts them a little bit closer to the first down marker. And they're going to need to create more running room on the ground if they plan on extending this drive.
3rd and a yard. Getting the tight end involved in the run game here. Oh, he's trying to use the big frame to push forward, but I don't think he's going to get there. He's held up at the line of scrimmage, and now it's 4th down.
So often when it comes to safeties, Mike, we talk about their speed and their range. But for him to be able to come up and make a tackle and be physical at the point of attack and keep this ball carrier to no gain, that's pretty impressive. Mike, I think the way we've seen the NFL going these past couple years is I think all these quarterbacks, they love when the call comes in for the sideline for quarterback sneak. Hey, coach, put the game on my shoulders. With this offensive line, I'm going to pick up this first down. And that's exactly what they did.
It's a 3 tight end look as they have it 1st and 10.
Let's go now. 17, 19, Tiger, 19, Tiger. 19, Lion.
So some early intrigue as we have reached the end of the first quarter. Pair of 7s on the scoreboard. Greg and I back in Atlanta after this. Set to go now on 1st and 10.
Here we go, shot. Bronco 80. Cougar 19. Slam. 79 Bronco.
Here's Penix. Escaping to his left. And they get to him and finally bring him down. It will go down as a sack.
It's so easy to underestimate the speed of this quarterback until you get on the field. They break down your pursuit angles so quickly because of that speed, so give credit to the defense. They understand it's a collective effort to contain this guy, and this time, defense wins and brings him down for a sack.
They'll run it here with Robinson. And he's bottled up after a gain of a yard.
Brings up 3rd and
10. 3rd and 10. From the gun, here is Penix. This one just too far for the receiver. Out in front of him. That one falls incomplete. Drake London was the intended receiver there. And it's going to be 4th down.
I think as the offense comes to the sideline now, the quarterback and his wide receivers need to get together and say, hey guys, what are you seeing out there? How can we find some open targets? Because on that last down, there was nowhere to go with the ball.
They'll try and throw it with Penix. That's going to be caught. Oh, he's going to be very close. It depends on the mark, but he is short. They've held him on 4th down. What a stand.
You know, I think there's certain times, Mike, throughout the game that call for a very aggressive style of play. I'm just not quite sure if this was one of those situations, but I guess we'll see how it plays out throughout the rest of the game.
Come on, go!
They'll run it with Jones to begin this drive. And some space opens as he's brought down following a gain of 6.
He's across midfield to the 48-yard line. A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4.
From the 48-yard line, here's 2nd down and 4. Now Milrow. That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very good there. Contact jarring the ball loose. And it's going to force 3rd down.
All things considered, it's actually a pretty good pass. I mean, he puts the ball in a place where only his guy can catch it. But I think he hears those footsteps coming from that nearest defender, and he's not able to secure the catch through contact.
3, 8, Viking, 18, 19, Lions.
Milrow on 3rd down. This one intercepted.
Milrow's pass. Intercepted. The Falcons take over 1st and 10 at the 45-yard line.
On the give, it's Robinson. And a good run there to get him 5 yards.
Tackled by Rodney Thomas. It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5 on the Seahawks' 40-yard line.
2nd and 5. We'll try the right side with Robinson. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that.
You could just see the frustration on the running back's face as he's getting helped up off the ground. Like, there was just nowhere to go from the moment he was handed the ball. Give credit to the defense. Great job.
3rd down, they need 5.
Here we go. 18 Cardinals.
We'll go play action now with Penix. And that is incomplete.
We're starting to see a lot of this on 3rd down, Mike, where they're going to rely on the run after catch to pick up these 3rd down conversions. You know what that depends on? You have to actually complete the ball. And in this case, it falls incomplete, brings up 4th down.
It's too long for a field goal. They'll go for it here on 4th down. 4th down, and here's Penix. That's taken in. And he's going to have the 1st down. Aggressive call there. It works out as they convert on 4th down.
Love the idea of going for it on 4th down. Anytime you're on your opponent's side of the field, Mike, you have to take advantage of that field position. You're too long for a field goal, but you're too close to the end zone to punt it. So going for it on 4th down is definitely the right move. Now you've got to take advantage of it and don't let it go to waste. Sometimes you run all those big bodies out there, you kind of tip your hand. I always love going big jumbo personnel for a play action. In this case, they keep the ball on the ground. The defense knew it was coming, and they suffer a loss.
Here we go, Shaq.
Now Penix to throw on 2nd down. That one just too far out in front, and it's incomplete.
And this is where the timing of these passing games, you see guys, they call it routes on air, Mike. During the course of the week, there's no defense, nobody playing on coverage, but it's the timing. It's be on time, get your depth, be where the quarterback expects you to be, because then when the game starts, things get sped up just a little bit more for the quarterback. And in this case, it's
This is intercepted. He works free, right side.
So it's 3rd down, and it just seems clear that he's just trying to do anything to keep the drive alive. But even though you're trying to keep the punt team off the field, you just can't be careless and reckless. And that's really what he ended up being, Mike. And defense takes advantage and takes it back to the house.
Now the point after try from Myers. The kick is good. And the Seahawks will move out to a 14-7 lead. kickoff team is out on the field. And we're back to it as the kick's away. And this one sent all the way over the back line. No thought of putting this in the landing area. So it'll come out per the new rule to the 35-yard line.
Okay, ready? Let's go. 70.
They'll start on the ground with Robinson. He'll manage to work this forward to the 37. Stop is made by Jaron Reed.
And they've really done a nice job defensively holding them in check. I mean, ideally, you'd want your back to average around 4 yards a pop, but they're falling short of that threshold as of now. And partially, it's why they find themselves trailing at this stage of the game.
They gain 18 yards on that one. It's good for a Falcon first down.
At the 45-yard line.
Throwing is Penix. And we'll move this ball way down into the red zone, inside the 20-yard line. That's good for 27 and a first down.
This is a really nice job of just finding a hole in coverage, Mike. And I used to say, hey, when you're open, stay open. That's the art of route running versus zone coverage. And it's a friendly target for the quarterback in space, and they're able to convert.
So here's a 1st and 10 now, down inside the 20. On the handoff, it's Robinson. And the Falcons are going to have 1st and goal, try to finish off this drive with a touchdown. It's a gain of 13, and it's 1st and goal. 2 minutes remain here in this first half. Greg and I back to Atlanta in a moment. A chance here to draw level before the break. It's 1st and goal.
Let's go now. 60 Eagles, 60 Eagles.
Now some movement up front. Flags down. Mistake-filled first half continues. Now it is 1st and goal. A gift, and here comes Robinson. Nothing there. He is fortunate just to get back to the line. Now it's 2nd and goal.
It's a gain of a yard.
Now Seattle going to use the first of their timeouts, and they'll get together prior to this 2nd down play. On the ground, it's the tight end. He'll take this one down to the 8-yard line. Timeout Seahawks. That is their 2nd. Talk things over before 3rd down.
Ready up.
Now Penix. And that is incomplete.
Great pass rushers live for 3rd down, especially when they know the offense has to be one-dimensional. This is a great example here, Mike. They can just pin their ears back and go. They know there is no threat for run. It is a must-pass situation, and for this offense, they're lucky it didn't result in a sack.
The offense will stay out there, but they've got some yards to pick up. 4th down and goal.
I think we're going to see a lot of this, and you know why? It's the new kickoff rule. So think about it. In the old days, you'd kick a field goal, you'd kick a touchback, and your opponent would have the ball on the 20. You didn't give up as much field position, but you only got 3 points. Nowadays, you go for 3 points and you kick a touchback, they get the ball on the 35. It's almost 30 yards of field position. You're just better off going for touchdowns when you get in here tight.
This one crushed. It's over the back line of the end zone. Touchback. And the ball's coming out to the 35.
Seven Pirates. Let's go. Steady.
On first down, it's Milroe. That's right side, taken in by Tremble. That's his third catch for this first half, and good enough for a first down.
We've really seen both teams have a lot of success moving the ball throughout this entire first half, and just seems this possession is going to be more of the same as they start this drive.
19 right.
Now Milroe on first down. And for the third time in this first half, he's been intercepted. Picked off by Clark Phillips. And the Falcons are going to take possession here at their own 47-yard line.
Here we go.
And the lefty Penix on first down. Going over the middle, this one is complete. They're going to work this down inside the 45. It's a nice start to the drive, a gain of 10 and a quick first down.
Seven Pirates. Ready.
On first down, it's Penix. That one down the field, but it is incomplete.
Every team has those vertical shots, Mike. They're on the call sheet, and they feel like they can get behind the defense. I think that was one of them, and just couldn't quite connect downfield because he had pretty good separation.
2nd and 10. Out of the shotgun, it's Penix. And is downfield to the tight end Pitts. And he will score! Kyle Pitts. Touchdown Atlanta. That is second touchdown of the game. This one number 7 on the year. Folks, that's the point. Is good. And the Falcons have broken the deadlock as they move out to a 21-14 lead. Still a little time. Final minute of this first half. We'll see if they can do anything with this kickoff that is coming their way. But dangerous Nico Hardman on the return. And he'll bring it out to the 22-yard line. That's where the offense will take the field. On 1st and 10, here's Darnold. Oh, he gets that downfield to Tremble, the tight end. And he's going to take this one all the way. 78 yards. Touchdown, Seattle. Well, that is a quick drive and the best way to finish it. The touchdown pass downfield. Greg, you rarely see a deep shot like that to start a drive.
You're right, Mike. We don't see it a lot, but I wish we did. It's actually the most efficient and safest down to pass the ball. And in this case, the defense is thinking run, got a lot of defenders up in the box, and they're able to strike deep with a pass play for 6.
They didn't leave much time on the clock to put together a drive here at the end of the first half. And the kickoff's coming their way. We'll go ahead and just seed the touchback here. This ball over the back line. It'll come out to the 35. Throwing now, Penix on first down. Under pressure, and he'll go down. They got him. Now a timeout, Atlanta. That's their first. Clock says 25 seconds till halftime.
And it looked like that zone coverage had his head a little bit spinning there, Mike. I'm not sure he got a real clear picture of what the defense was giving him, and as a result, he holds the ball a little bit longer than he would have liked, and the defense is able to get home.
Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. Back to throw. Here's Penix. No chance at all. He'll go down. Work to do following the sack. It is 3rd and long. Looking to throw. It's Penix. And that is incomplete.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming, and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
The punter remains on the sideline. They're going to line up and go for it on 4th down. They're going on 4th down. It's Penix. Now a shot here, deep middle. That's going to be incomplete. They felt compelled to go for it on 4th and long. That was a big ask, and the defense turns them away.
You know, Mike, you could almost just look down in the huddle, and the players are looking at the sideline like, Coach, isn't the punt team going to come out? And the coach was having none of it. He says, no, you're staying on the field. We're being aggressive all day long, and we're going to go pick up this first down.
So we reach the intermission in what has been an entertaining one to this point. Back with the second half in just a moment. This is still anyone's ball game at this point. The difference is just 2 as we begin quarter number 3. And this one sent all the way over the back line. No thought of putting this in the landing area. So it'll come out per the new rule to the 35-yard line. They'll run for the first time with their fullback. And the D closes quickly. He's stopped after a gain of a yard. Divine Diablo there to make the play. So, from 37, here's 2nd and 8. Off the play fake, it's Darnold. On the run to the right. He lets one go, looking for Shaheed.
I'll tell you what, Mike, with this guy's speed, he's not an easy target to overthrow, so that's one of those where they're telling this quarterback, throw it with everything you got. Just lay it out there, and more times than not, he's going to run under it, but in this case, just a little bit too much on it. He winds up overshooting his man.
He finds the big tight end, Tremble. His 5th catch of the afternoon. Good for a first down.
3rd downs, Mike, those are quarterback downs. Those are the downs where you tend to find yourself in a must-pass situation, and that's where the top guys in the league are still capable of overcoming it. So throw the ball downfield, be accurate with the ball. Winning on 3rd downs, that is a recipe for success.
He gets free, and he'll take this one in. Bayless Jones. Touchdown, Seattle. 2 touchdowns for him now in the afternoon. That touchdown puts him in double digits. Now 10 rushing touchdowns on the season. Myers, good on the extra point. And the Seahawks will make it a 2-score game as they are now up 9. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This one crushed. It's over the back line of the end zone. Touchback, and the ball's coming out to the 35. It's a give up the middle to Robinson. And he'll find some way to turn this into positive yards, struggling forward for a pickup of about 2.
Nice job by the running back making the first guy miss, but it's the pursuit by the entire defense. Even though he doesn't get him down on his first try, the rest of his guys are all rallying to the ball, and they bring him down for a short gain.
From the 38 now, here's 2nd and 7. From the gun, it's Penix. That's to Pitts, the tight end. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. 6 catches for him in the ballgame now. And this one's good for a first down.
And while it ultimately worked out for him this time, Mike, this is not a throw he wants to make a habit of, because that was risky. When he threw it, I thought that ball was being picked. I think he got away with one here, results in a big pickup, and get a fresh set of downs.
Man left side, that's Zacchaeus. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line. That's another first down, another big play. The defense has some issues. Gain of 18.
Really nice job there, Mike. I mean, he sees the blitz coming and just gets the ball out of his hands. Understand where your outlets are. It results in an easy pitch and catch and move the chains.
A shotgun snap, and they'll give it to Robinson. And they'll have 1st and goal. He is down inside the 10-yard line.
And this offense just continues to chew up yards and get first down after first down. And defensively now, you find yourself a little bit on your heels. You're defending a goal-to-go situation. They need to step up here and get a stop.
They'll run with Robinson. This time the sledding becomes a little more difficult. They're going to stop him right at the line of scrimmage.
Defensive coaches preach every day, Mike, swarm to the ball. Get as many hats to the ball carrier as possible. And this is a great reason why. The ball carrier is able to make the first guy miss, but it was the pursuit from the rest of the defense that's able to get him down and keep him to no gain.
That's holding at the 2. And he's so close to the goal line. Couldn't get that ball extended. They keep him out, and it sets up 3rd and goal.
These are the worst. I had a couple years, Mike, where I swear I got tackled inside the 1-yard line 10 times, and then you look back and you're like, man, how many touchdowns did I leave on the board because I couldn't get one more yard? Now, for him individually, not ideal, but right now they're on the doorstep of the end zone, and they got to find a way to put that ball across the goal line.
Field goal will make it a 1-score game, but they want more here on 4th and goal. And he's not going to get there. They stopped him at the goal line. It's a turnover on downs.
Well, that was a disaster. I like the call. I like going for it on 4th down. Give your offense a chance to extend this drive and maintain possession, but after going the wrong way, now they're going to have to watch the other team take over after failing to move the chains.
On play action, here's Darnold. And he got rid of that one quickly before the receiver even knew what was going on. That's incomplete.
I like the idea of using the passing game to try to give your offense a little breathing room. You find yourself in the shadow of your own goalpost, Mike. Worst case scenario, you do not want to punt out of your own end zone. So I like the idea of trying to pick up some positive gains through the air. They've got to come up with some completions and try to pick up at least 1 first down, or you're going to put your defense in a tough spot.
And he'll be brought down at about the 13-yard line.
And the Seahawks, first down. A gain of 12. First down, Seattle.
Darnold to throw on first down. Going up top. And this is too far out in front. That one's incomplete.
You just just never want to overthrow an open receiver. If anything, even if the receiver just has to slow down a little bit to run under the ball, that's okay. It might not end up in a touchdown, but you're at least going to end up with a completion.
Darnold to throw on second down. That'll be swung out wide to Jones. And a nice gain, getting this to about the 23-yard line. It's a gain of 10 yards. First down, Seattle.
Anytime you have a running back like this, it's more about just how many ways can you get the ball in his hand. He's had a great game today so far on the ground. Now they're starting to find ways to get him the ball through the air, and that is a handful for any defense.
A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10. Working out of the gun, it's Darnold. It'll be Smith and Jigba bringing it in. Still going inside the 20. And he will take this one in. 76 yards. Touchdown, Seattle.
Touchdown, Seahawks.
Myers now to add the PAT. He's got it. And the Seahawks will extend this third quarter lead. The kickoff team is out on the field. And we're back to it as the kick's away. We'll go ahead and just cede the touchback here. This ball over the back line. It'll come out to the 35-yard line. On the handoff, here's Robinson running right. And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage.
I think the back just needs to be a little bit more decisive in the run game, and not everything is always going to be perfectly blocked, Mike. There's times where you just have to say, okay, let's get back past the line of scrimmage, pick up a couple yards, and just keep this ball going forward.
On second down, Penix. Complete. Former first-round pick Drake London with the catch.
All right, so anytime you're facing the blitz, the best thing you can do as an offense is just get the ball out of your hand. Get into the hands of receiver, run after catch. In this case, nice job by the defense, rallying to the ball. Modest gain.
Let's go. 70 Lions. 18. Right here.
Penix on third down. And that is incomplete. Austin Hooper was the intended target. And it's going to lead to fourth down.
Missed opportunities like these are a big reason why they find themselves down double digits here in the third quarter, Mike. Points on this possession could have gone a long way towards making this game competitive. But instead, poor execution, especially in the passing game, and it's another way to drop.
Turnover on down.
So the challenge is not successful, and that will cost them the first of their 3 timeouts for the half. On the give, it's Jones. And he'll be brought down right around the 40. Mason Smith on the stop.
Brings up second and 5 at the 40-yard line.
They'll come up here on second down and 5. Again, it's Jones. He'll push forward for about a yard. Out from his safety spot, Jesse Bates makes the play.
He does a nice job coming from his safety position, filling his run gap assignment, and keeps this to a modest gain at best.
So we are through 3. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL on EA Sports. Here's a 3rd down and 4. From the shotgun, here's Darnold. That's into the hands of Emmanuel Wilson. A gain there of 15. It's good for a Seahawks 1st down.
That might end up being the backbreaker right now. This defense desperately needed to get off the field and give their offense a chance to cut into this 2-score lead. But instead, they now got to defend a fresh set of downs. And as you look up at this clock,
he's got another one. Bayless Jones. Touchdown Seahawks. That touchdown number 3 for him in the game and number 14 for the year. Greg, that's one of those scores where it's not completely over, but it's getting to be about that time.
Yeah, Mike, I just think they're entering miracle stage right now. And I just don't think there's any coming back from this deficit.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. From the 35, it's 1st and 10.
70 range, 70 range, go!
They'll throw. It's Penix. That one incomplete. The defender right there to make the play. And it's 2nd down.
I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked. And with that pressure getting there in a hurry, it just ends up being a wasted down.
Now Penix to throw on 2nd down. To the right. That's Pitts. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45. He has been busy. 9 receptions on the game, and that one a 1st down.
And this is a tricky part of the game for any defense. You find yourself protecting a late lead, and the age-old question is, do you remain aggressive? Do you try to just keep the ball from being thrown over your head and make everything be tackled and played in front of you? That's what every defensive coordinator struggles with, so they can't get too soft here as they try to hold on to this lead here late. And the story of the game has really been the inability of the offensive line to keep this pass rush away from the quarterback, and it's a big reason they find themselves here trailing in the 4th quarter. So as they turn to this passing game to try to mount a comeback, they've got to do a better job protecting the quarterback.
As he throws, and it is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be 3rd down.
This has really been the story of this entire game, Mike. I mean, this pass rush has had the advantage over the offense pretty much from the jump, and they've already recorded a couple of sacks, a handful of close calls, and it's the pressure in the backfield is why this team finds themselves with the lead here late in this ballgame.
Rolling to the left. Trying to push the ball down the field. It's an interception. Picked off by Adoree Jackson. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
Go, Reed, go! Steady, ready, steady!
From the pistol, it's Jones. He's able to get away from one man, but the reinforcements were there fast. He's taken down for a loss on the play.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on 1st down, but that's exactly the case here.
They'll go play action with Milroe. Escaping the danger and throwing and completed. And they'll move this ball way down into the red zone, inside the 20-yard line. For a 6-catch catches for him in the ball game now. And this one's good for a first down.
The 16-yard line.
Ball down to the 16-yard line. And it's 1st and 10.
Go! Panther 60, Panther 60, go!
A give to Jones, heading right. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it.
Max doing everything in his power to try to get that ball around the edge to the boundary, but just great pursuit there by this linebacker, staying with his angles, running through contact, and he makes the play behind the line.
Lost one on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. Here's Milroe to throw. The pass rush gets home, and he goes down.
If there's one positive remaining, it's the fact that they're still in scoring position. But with the way they've been able to move the ball down here in the red zone, they're thinking 6. But after that last sack, their chances of converting here for a touchdown have gotten a lot more difficult.
So, backed up after the sack, and now it's 3rd and long. From the shotgun, it's Milroe. Exiting the pocket right. He'll try to run for it.
That's a really good effort on 3rd down, just trying to make something happen. He did well to get what he got, but it's not enough for a first.
So they send out Jason Myers for this field goal. This is about as short as you can get. He is 2 for 2. That kick is good. So the mistake there, the roughing call on the field goal, they'll take the 3 points off the board, keep possession of the ball, and have it 1st down.
On the ready. Get up, big Lion. 70 Lions.
Jones. And this one blown up. Good serve. Drop him. A loss on the play. Back to the 9-yard line.
A loss was definitely not something they had accounted or budgeted for in this spot. And now, I think it really limits what do you feel comfortable dialing up here on 2nd and goal.
Come on. Set. Viking 18. 7 Pirates, 7 Pirates. Buffalo 18.
Milroe. His fullback releasing, and he's going to bring it in.
A bit of a quick hitter here, and what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
Good job so far by the defense protecting the short field. Now it's 3rd and goal. And he'll take it on in. Tommy Tremble. Touchdown, Seattle. That is 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. Myers, good on the extra point. And the Seahawks stretch things out even further.
Michael Dixon to kick off for Seattle.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. And this one sent all the way over the back line. No thought of putting this in the landing area. So it'll come out, per the new rule, to the 35-yard line. On 1st down, it's Penix. Looking for his tight end there, but let him too far. Incompletion.
Well, it's pretty clear the main reason why they find themselves trailing in this game, Mike, has really just been the inefficiency of this offense and primarily out of the quarterback position. I mean, to complete less than half of your pass attempts, it just makes it very hard to compete at a high level consistently in the NFL. And if they want to find themselves having any chance of getting back into this game and winning this one, he's going to have to get a lot better with the ball.
And for a 3rd time today, he's intercepted. Picked off by Nick Emanwari. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend that lead.
It's not often like that everything breaks right for this type of return off of an interception, but boy, is it beautiful when it does. I mean, look at the defenders just flip around and become blockers, trying to spring their guy to the house. Great athleticism, some great moves on his part. I mean, he's going to have some of his offensive teammates looking over their shoulder for their position.
Hurt, Bronco, go!
This is Jones. And a good job following his blockers. A gain of 7. It'll be second down.
37-yard line. It's a gain of 8. Brings up second and 2.
So 2 minutes left to play in the second half. Greg and I back on EA Sports after this. Here's second and 2. Now Milrow. That's caught by Jones out of the backfield. And he will have the first down. That is not officially going to end the game, but they're going to be able to take the clock way down after that play.
13 yards.
And another great throw. And I'll tell you what, Mike, so far today, this certainly does not look like a rookie quarterback. I mean, he is in complete control of this offense.
19 Tiger.
He runs straight ahead with Jones. And he'll get forward for a couple. And second down.
Tackle made at the 21-yard line. A 3-yard pickup. Brings up second and 7.
Hey, smash Bronco! Ready? 18 Cardinal. Ready?
They run it once more with Jones. And he will be taken down. We'll see if they want to use those timeouts. But this one is about done.
And he has been a handful to deal with throughout this entire contest, Mike. And they came into the game saying, we want to impose our will on the defense. And that's exactly what they've been able to do.
So it's a win here for the visiting Seahawks. They were forced to travel cross-country and get the early start. 10 a.m. on their body clocks. They're happy now. They come away with the victory.